Dominick Reyes put himself in line for a title shot against UFC light heavyweight champ Jon Jones at UFC on ESPN6. His first round starting of Chris Weidman all but sealed the deal, so long as Jones gives the go-ahead. Reyes looked huge against the former middleweight champ, making his light heavy debut. But after surviving some early takedowns, it took just one clean counter left to put Weidman on his backside. A few jackhammer fists later, and it was all over. "Hey, John," called out the man of the minute. "I don't want any party favors, man. I want that belt. Let's go." With former foes Daniel Cormier unlikely to make his return to light heavy, and Thiago Santos still recovering from their last fight, Jones doesn't have many options left in the upper echelons of the light heavyweight division. But Jones is thinking bigger. "I should just wait for the winner of DC and Stipe," he asked on Twitter. "Let these light heavies figure out who's going to present the best challenge." Like, that's not what they've been doing already. And the other most controversial man in MMA, Conor McGregor, is in hot water again. The New York Times has reported that the Irish superstar is now facing his second sexual assault investigation this year. In this latest allegation, McGregor has been accused of sexually assaulting a woman in her 20s in a vehicle outside a Dublin pub this past week. But McGregor has not been arrested as of yet. Conor McGregor is frequently the subject of rumors, stated a publicist on behalf of McGregor. He emphatically denies any report accusing him of sexual assault. While the former dual division champ has not been charged in either case, both cases are still pending investigation. To the boxing, Artur Beterbiev may be the man to beat in the light heavyweight division. He added the WBC belt to the IBF one already around his waist with a 10th round stoppage of Alexander Gvozdyk, making him the first unified champ since Andre Ward in 2016. The previously undefeated Gvozdyk outboxed Beterbiev in the early rounds with a constant barrage of defensive offense. But Beterbiev didn't back down, and if anything, only seemed to get stronger. The TKO came in the 10th for his 15th stoppage win from 15 fights. The only other man in the division who could claim to be above Beterbiev is the man with one belt, Sergey Kovalev, if only because of the multiple champions he's faced and beaten. But with the defense lined up against the middleweight champ Canelo Alvarez, a bout that Kovalev could absolutely lose, Kovalev may soon forfeit the title of top dog in the yard. That would likely leave Beterbiev alone on the throne. At middleweight, the WBC champ Jermall Charlo went face-to-face with Dennis Hogan ahead of their December title clash. A bout the undefeated Charlo believes will go just like his last 29. Of course, the significantly smaller Hogan is pretty confident that he's wrong.
I'm not worried about his confidence. Yeah, every fight I fight is confident, you know. He's number 30, that's what I call him. Dennis number 30, that's what he is. So I'm not worried about it. Look, we're gonna get in there, we well prepared, like we can fight tomorrow, I'm ready.
I do have the speed of a welterweight. I have the agility and reactions of a light welterweight, and I've got the chin of a heavyweight. But you put all that together, and it's going to make one hell of a fight.
Charlo versus Hogan for Charlo's WBC middleweight world title goes down at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York this December 7th. And in tragic news, Patrick Day has passed away 4 days after sustaining head injuries during a professional boxing match. Day was given brain surgery after being knocked out in the 10th round, following 2 knockdowns earlier in the bout. From Freeport, New York, Day had a career record of 17, 4, and 1, with 6 knockouts. He was 27. Dominick Reyes earned a performance bonus at UFC on ESPN6 for sending Weidman home in 1. Charles Rosa's armbar earned him the 2nd performance bonus, while Fight of the Night went to the grudge match slugfest that was Yair Rodriguez's win over Jeremy Stephens. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.